Lastly, let's look at some of the questioning around separation of powers.
Well, would you agree with me, and I hope you will agree with me, because this seems to be the one thing on which everybody can agree, that if there's one thing we know about the founders, it's that they wanted powers separated. They wanted the executive, the legislative, the judicial. They didn't want them all in one place. They wanted them separated across the government, across the different branches. Easy enough to agree with, right?
I agree with an important caveat that the court said it didn't see the law, that the one, exception to all this division was the presidency itself, where the framers consciously adopted a unified and energetic executive.
Yes, the framers of the Constitution wanted the executive, legislative, and judicial powers separated, which is why creating agencies with executive or judicial powers under the sole control of Congress violates said separation of powers. I think General Sauer was reacting to another argument about the fact that both Congress and the courts have multiple members while the president does not. He had a similar interchange with Justice Jackson.
Constitutional design sets up three branches of government. It forbids Congress from controlling what the executive branch does, and it also forbids Congress from shaving away the president's control.
And what I'm positing is that Congress's decision here is not shaving away the president's control.
Yes, that's exactly what this type of legislation is doing, claiming that someone other than the president controls the executive powers of the United States. As a matter of fact, as I've pointed out in the section on altercation of government, Congress has shaved some of the judicial powers from the courts as well. Speaking of the judicial power, Justice Sotomayor argued,
but you're putting at risk the independence of the tax court, of the federal claims court, Article I courts. You're putting at risk the civil service. I don't see how your logic could be limited.
As to the non-Article III courts, we haven't challenged the removal restriction as not yet. Non-Article III court in this case.
Except, as I've already pointed out, there's no provision in the Constitution for an Article I court, since the judicial power of the United States is vested in the Article III courts. That means that these so-called Article I courts are not just unconstitutional, but a usurpation of both the judicial power and the Constitution of the United States.